The champions! The champions! The champions! Okay, that's just gonna make people instantly dislike the video, isn't it? So then, the Champions League is back about 5 months after when it was meant to be played out. And yeah, Champions League in August is very strange. And while clubs are preparing for the new season, they're playing out the Champions League. It's mental. But I'm going to go through and predict all the remaining round of 16 games, quarterfinals, of course, and the semi-finals. And just to let you know, I might do a watch-along to the Champions League final because, like, you know, I can't really do many streams right now. And I really enjoyed doing them towards the end of the season, even though it was, well, quite depressing, of course. But yeah, I've never really done a video either where I've spoken about foreign teams, so it should be quite interesting. So the first fixture, Juventus against Lyon. Now, believe it or not, if you didn't know, Lyon are actually winning this 1-0. And you would never have thought that, would you? Because I thought Juve could maybe even win the Champions League. I don't see them doing it, even if they do turn it around. They are going to be the home side. But, I mean, you can't write Lyon off. And they didn't do that well in France this season. I think they were about mid-table. I've not researched ever. High quality professionalism, this isn't it, David? I was about on target though. They finished 7th, which is actually quite poor for a team of their size, a Champions League team, literally, because of course, I mean, well, they're in it in about a few days' time, but still, I do think that Juventus would get it done. I don't see them getting knocked out by Lyon. It'd be a shock if they do, and I mean, you can't write Lyon off for the next leg, but I think Juve would get it done. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Juventus, and that is, of course, maths, David. 3-2 on aggregate. Yeah. Man City versus Real Madrid. Now, what an unbelievable result it was back in March for City. Beating Madrid away at the Bernabeu. Of course, they went one behind through Isco, as it turned out. I didn't even realise that. Jesus then equalised with about 12 minutes left. De Bruyne with a penalty. And Sergio Ramos getting about his 1,000th red card of his career. Not literally. I can't quote the facts on that, unfortunately. But I think City would do it, because Real Madrid, of course, they won the Liga, which is quite a rarity, really, because it's normally Barcelona of late. But, you know, they've just come off the back of winning the league title. Who knows what might happen? Are they going to be a bit hungover from celebrating too much, or are they going to be on form? But I do think City would do it. I just think City are going to want the Champions League more, because, you know, they've never won it. And the club like them, and the squad they have, they should really win the Champions League at some point. So I think City are going to do this. I think it's going to be narrow. I think it's going to be 1-0 to City. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Now, for me, Munich are one of the favourites to win the competition. I think it's going to be literally them or City to win the Champions League this season. And, of course, if you didn't remember, Chelsea lost 3-0 at home in the first game. I mean, Bayern just love absolutely humiliating English sides, don't they? Like, Spurs, 7-2. Arsenal, like, twice. They're beating them 5-1. 3-0 down, though. Are Chelsea going to do an absolute miracle Liverpool-style comeback? I can't see it happening. They can't have Werner playing either, or Ziyech, or any of them. And Chelsea obviously just lost the FA Cup final to Arsenal. So if they're going to lose to Arsenal, I'm not really confident they're going to beat Bayern Munich. So I'm going to say Munich are going to win this. I think they'll put up a fight. I'm going to go 2-1 to Bayern Munich. Barcelona versus Napoli. Now, two teams that I quite like. They're probably my two favourite teams in their respective countries. And, of course, Dries Mertens actually scored a really good goal, if you remember that, to put them 1-0 up. And then Griezmann equalised. And Vidal actually got sent off. I didn't even realise that. But saying that Napoli managed to draw that is pretty impressive. I don't know where Napoli are in the Serie A, but they were having quite a poor season. And they did win the Coppa Italia Cup. So if they can beat Juventus, you never know. They could beat Barcelona. You see, Napoli are 7th. So they could genuinely even miss out on European football next season. Because 7th in Italy, I don't even think makes the Europa League. And that would be really sad. So Napoli are going to want to try and go as far as they can this season. Or maybe if they got knocked out, it might do them a favour so they can try and get back on track. But I do think away at the Nou Camp is going to be too much. I think Barca will win this. Even though they were quite poor towards the end of the season, I'm going to say 2-0 to Barcelona here. And that will be, maths, please, David. 3-1 in aggregate, yes. On to the quarterfinals then. And of course, we only have 2 fixtures actually drawn that are fully decided. Atalanta versus PSG. Now, this is going to be a really exciting game, I think. 'Cause Atalanta, they love playing big teams, clearly, and they have risen. They have done unbelievable, and they could get Champions League again next season. I think they're like third in Italy. I literally just checked the Serie A. I don't remember, but still, they're obviously, they're one of those teams. I don't know that much about them, but you never know. They could pull off a shot. But could PSG finally get in to the semi-finals? Because it's always been that curse. Yeah, they want to try and go for the Champions League. People have said in the past, yeah, they'll win it, and they never even get past up the quarters. I think this season, this is their best shot of getting to the semi-finals of the Champions League. I don't see them winning it personally, but I do think they're going to get this done. I'm not going to predict both legs, but I do think that overall, PSG will win this. And the final game, Leipzig against Atletico Madrid. Now, that is actually a really interesting matchup because Leipzig, they thrashed Spurs quite convincingly, 4-0 over 2 legs. They're a good team, and yes, okay, they won't be out. They will be out. Great English, David. They won't have Werner, of course, but they've still got plenty of very exciting young players, which is why Leipzig are so hyped up. And I think Leipzig they're no write-offs at all, and I could actually see them maybe winning this. And the Atletico, they're one of those teams, they're hot and cold. They're sometimes really good, and sometimes they're quite average by their standards. I know I just hyped up Leipzig, but I think Atletico are actually going to win this. I think it'll be tight. Two quite evenly matched teams, you know. I don't know. That's a tight game, but I think it's going to be Atletico. Now, I said earlier I might do the semi-finals, only I don't know. I actually don't even know how it will work yet, so I can't even really do that, unfortunately. But yeah, they're my predictions. Let me know in the comments below your predictions, what you think about my predictions, of course. But I hope you enjoyed, everyone. Please, if you have, like and subscribe to Rads. We are on the road to 1K, so for the love of God, please hit that subscribe button. Why not? Okay, it's free, and you're going to cheer up quite a weird person, okay? But if you have enjoyed, like and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon, lads. Come on, you Reds, even though Forest aren't playing.